everyone, it's Alana Monroe here, and today I finally finished my hair. So, if you haven't watched my previous video, I got this hair from AliExpress from the exact same company that I got my Brazilian straight hair from. But, this hair is, Peruvian straight. Is 2220 and just a tiny bit of 18-inch, and I actually installed my frontal, and the frontal is 14 inches, I believe, either 14 or 16 inches. I'll make sure I put the right link in the description box. But the hair is actually Peruvian straight, and my frontal is in Brazilian body wave. So these curls in the front, this is the actual natural state of the Brazilian hair. And then I just wand curled the Peruvian hair just to match the Brazilian hair. When I first got the frontal, I was super excited. Like, the frontal was so amazing, because ever since I've gotten the last Brazilian hair from the hair company, I've known to now shampoo and condition all the hair that I get before I install it. So when I shampooed and conditioned this hair, it just was so gorgeous. Like, the hair was super soft. It was super, like, I love the natural, like, curl of it, because I never got a body wave that was, like, so wavy but still curly, and it actually keeps its curl. So I really like that. And then not only that, but the frontal just looked so natural. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it just looks really natural. So yeah, and I actually installed this hair all by myself with no help from anyone else. Well, my mom helped me a little bit. She just helped just cut the thread and tie the knots when I needed her to. But other than that, installed it all by myself, and actually it wasn't that hard. You just, if you know what you're doing, you just kind of have to feel around for it and just feel where you're putting the track, feel where you're putting the needle, and just feel for your braid, and just either braid through the braid, braid around the braid. I braided both through the braid and around the braid just because, I don't know, it just seemed easier to braid like underneath the braid. So yeah, but so this hair, I really like this Peruvian hair. I've only been wearing it for about 3 days now. This literally was like a 3-day process for me, because I mean, it was easy sewing the hair. It only took me about maybe 3 hours, because I took like an hour, maybe like a 45-minute break, like trying to eat dinner or whatever. But the first night I sewed it, I actually, when I got to the top, right around here, I actually, I was just kind of just doing it, and I wasn't really paying attention when I got to the top, so I actually sewed it wrong. So then, it was about like midnight, so I just decided to go to bed. And then when I woke up the next morning, I had an extreme migraine. I don't know why. I don't think it was the way I sewed my hair, because honestly, I didn't pull on my hair that tight when I was sewing it. I don't know why I had a migraine. But yeah, so the next morning I took out about 3 tracks at the top, and then I put them back in there the way I wanted them to be. And then so yeah, it's done. And then I don't know why, but I had such a hard time doing the frontal because I sewed the back of the frontal, and I used Tom the Infamous's like way to install the frontal, because when I was watching her video on how to install her Valencia Rose hair, she was saying how she used lace wig glue to glue the front part of all her closures in her frontals. So I used this Salon Pro 30-second extreme lace wig glue. And actually, like, I was not used to, like, using, like, this kind of glue. I don't know. Like, I never used hair glue before. I've always, like, had sewing, so it was just kind of weird using glue. So, when I glued it, like, I literally had, like, a whole patch of hair just, like, glued right here in the middle of my forehead. And it was really bad, so I had to wear like a bandana around it just to cover it up. And then my wonderful best friend, she actually gave me this hair bond remover because I really needed it to get the glue out of my hair and off of my forehead. So I did that. Once I put the remover on there, I let it sit for about maybe 5 minutes or so, and then I tried to comb through it just a little bit, and then I went ahead and shampooed like my hairline basically in the frontal, and then I just used alcohol to clean, because you have to like make sure you get all the dirt and oil and stuff or the glue won't stick. So then I just cleaned the area with alcohol again, and then so I retried to glue it this morning because I was so busy with my little sister's birthday yesterday, so I didn't have time to like fix my frontal yesterday, so I had to do it this morning. And so it was basically a 3-day process with this hair, but I am loving the hair. The only thing that I really don't like is that the hair, to me, I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that it's Peruvian hair, because I didn't have a problem with the Brazilian hair, and this is probably the same amount that I had the Brazilian hair in my head. But I think maybe the fact that it's Peruvian hair, and Peruvian hair is finer than the rest of all the virgin hairs. So it just seems to me like this hair is just a little bit on the thin side. But I don't know. And I was trying to find some spots just to see if I can put some extra tracks. Just because I do have like half of the 18-inch bundle left. So, yeah, so maybe I just will add a couple more tracks just to make it a little bit more full. But, my head is like really small, and it just takes, when I first did the hair, when I sewed the hair wrong, I honestly didn't even need the 18-inch, but I didn't like the way that I had sewed it because it just looked really funky at the top. I don't know. So when I took out the 22-inch, like I had I started sewing it, instead of going around in the circular motion, I started going straight across. And then I doubled everything. Like everything that's in my head is double wefted. So the whole 22-inch, when I sewed it, I double wefted it. When I started my 20-inch, I double wefted it. And the whole time it was double wefted all the way up here. And then when I cut it out, it was still double wefted. So then when I got the 18-inch, I cut the tracks. So I started cutting the tracks and I would lay them straight. And that's the only part that isn't doubled. So other than that, yeah. But hopefully I can just make it just a little bit more full, because it is a little on the thin side. But who knows? For some reason, when I first get my sew-ins done, they always seem a little flat, and then afterwards the body starts kicking in. But I guess for now, since I'm not really doing anything, it's perfect. So as far as tangling, I haven't had no tangling, but I haven't had this hair in for more than a week, so who knows, I might have some later on. As far as shedding, yes, I had shedding, but I did not send my wefts, and I did cut them. The only part that I did cut, though, is, like I said, the 18-inch, because I started laying the track straight then. So, and I could just like see the hair as soon as I cut the weft, it just like started shedding. It was kind of on the bad side, but I don't mind. So yeah, it does shed, but that's because I cut my weft and I didn't seal them. So, yep. And so far this hair is just really good. Like I said in my last video when I did my final hair review, I really didn't like the last hair that they gave me. I really felt like it was just bad customer service, bad like hair altogether. And I guess they felt like really sorry for everything that I've dealt with like from this company. So I really do feel like they sent me a higher quality like a higher grade of hair this time, just because of the way like it acts. Like it definitely, like when I shampooed the hair, my Brazilian hair, it was just done and over with. I've already shampooed this hair like twice and it is still good, so that's a plus in my book. And I've shampooed this frontal like twice, so the hair is still good. I'm just in love with this frontal. Like, I was honestly thinking about buying me like 2 more. This frontal is like so perfect. Like, I love the hair. The hair is gorgeous on this frontal. And then on top of that, the bleats are already not. I mean, the knots are already bleached. Sorry. The knots are already bleached. And the hair just looks so natural. And I only got this frontal for $51. So it is definitely worth your money from an AliExpress company, because I went on Valencia Rose's website and looked at their frontals. They start at $216. And anywhere else, like if you want even a closure, it starts at like $100. So just $51 for a frontal that covers the whole like top, I mean from ear to ear. It covers from ear to ear. It's $51. The knots are already bleached, so you don't have to bleach them. And the hair is gorgeous. Like, that is a super amazing deal. And I love this company for it. I left them feedback and everything, like, because the company was so like pleased with me, just because like I'm just in love with their company, because like it's unbelievable this frontal. Like, even when I got my closure from, I don't remember where, I might put it in the description box if I remember, but even when I got my lace closure, it wasn't even like this frontal, and it was from a hair company that wasn't AliExpress. So, you know, another company, it would think it would be higher quality since it's not from like AliExpress. But no, this frontal is like the bomb. So just make sure, if you're looking for something just to like give your edges a break, because my edges really needed a break because I always leave out the perimeter, and honestly the only thing that I've left out is like the very back of my hair. Let me see if I can pull it out because it's curled in with the other. The only thing I've left out is the very back, and honestly I didn't even have to leave that out just because the way I sewed the tracks. Like when I flip the hair, I sewed the tracks underneath my braid. So when I pull up my hair, you don't see tracks at all. I don't have to leave out hair because you don't see the tracks. I tucked it underneath the braid. So even if I pull it up, you still don't see the track. So anyways, so that's pretty much it for this video. So just to give y'all a heads up, I am going to make an outfit of the day for Valentine's Day. I ordered this dress from Windsor, and it's a really like plain and simple black dress, but the way it's like constructed is very like sexy and chic, and I just love the dress. It was only $50, and then I have these gorgeous heels that I'm going to pair with them. Since my dress is so plain, the heels are going to be the thing that, like, they're definitely going to be the star of the night. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. And thanks so much for watching. Thumbs up if you like this video. Thumbs up if this hair is giving you life, because honey, it is for me. So thank you all for watching. Have a happy Valentine's Day.